are here on behalf of the Federation of Kenya Football, FKF, and in particular on behalf of our client, one Abdullahi Ibrahim. Abdullahi Ibrahim is a National Executive Committee of the FKF. And on the 24th of April 2026 this year, there was a meeting that was convened by some of the members of the said committee. And this meeting's agenda was primarily to suspend the president and the acting secretary, and also one of the members of the committee being our client. The reason as to why we have motioned the High Court is because the meeting in itself was an illegality and unprocedural. Article 38 of the Constitution of the FKF dictates that only the president of the FKF can chair these meetings and can call this meeting, and therefore the agenda in itself was an illegality. It should be noted that when this purported meeting happened, no notices were served to our client, nor any notices were served to the president of the FKF. And as such, they proceeded to suspend our client and the president of FKF without any concern, without any due regard to the process of the law. Now, the meeting was supposedly meant to address misappropriation of funds of the tune of 42 million, which some of the members who held that meeting saying that those funds were misappropriated. However, the president in his statement was very particular to indicate that the CHAN tournament that happened last year, all the payments were directly paid to the supplier and to the insurer and to the insurance. As such, there was no misappropriation of funds. Subsequent to the suspension, subsequent to the passing of the resolution that caused the suspension of our client, the president of the FKF, FIFA wrote to the FKF requesting or rather demanding for disclosure of how this resolution was arrived at, in which they gave demands to the effect that should they not respond aptly as to how this resolution to suspend our client was arrived at, that they will proceed to bar us as Kenyans from any competition that includes AFCON and CHAN. And therefore, as of today, we moved to the High Court with urgent speed and got orders which, in essence, I read to you. The court noted that pending the inter-parties hearing and determination of the applicant's notice of motion dated the 26th of April 2026, a conservatory order be it is hereby issued, restraining the respondents from suspending, removing, or in any other way interfering with the petitioner, applicant's office and position at the Football Kenya Federation and the National Executive Committee or related offices. Further, in the event of any such adverse action or decision has already been taken, the same be and is hereby stayed and the status quo operating immediately before the said action or decision be and is hereby restored by order of this court, pending inter-parties hearing and determination of the application dated 26th of April 2026. We have further been directed to serve the application by close of business today, and our firm is serving it as we speak. And as such, we are going to appear before Justice Mwamuye on the 19th of May 2025 for further orders.
For the first time, 2027, Kenya is going to host AFCON with the 3 neighboring East African countries. This is the biggest football bonanza to be held on our soil. We did CHAN, which was very, very successful. People who are not happy to see stability football in this Kenya, because we have a history of how football was run, and we have now a new history under the FKF President Mohammed, where we have stability. The stadiums are full with football fans. Sponsorship in football has been restored. Credibility and hooliganism, credibility has been restored. Hooliganism that was there at stadiums has gone. Citizens are enjoying their football without a hitch, courtesy of the current FKF team. People have now decided to invade that stability and rock FKF. A bunch of a few disgruntled elements called an illegal meeting, decided to suspend the president and the other executive members, and purported to take over the management of FKF. In total disregard, these are elected people. The FIFA Constitution and the FKF Constitution provides for how any disgruntled element can call for a meeting. This was not followed. We saw on the media that the president and 3 officials have been removed, and attempts were being made to change the bank statements, the bank signatories. The reason they are giving is that there is an insurance policy cover that was paid by FKF. Chan tournaments, all payments are done by Chan, not by FKF. FKF will only pay local football activities, not international activities. That notwithstanding, yesterday there was a drama at the FKF offices where people are claiming that they wanted EFCC to move to investigate. I can conclusively confirm that today, Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission officers were at the FKF offices. They were given all the accounts that are local accounts, only for them to get shocked that CAF accounts, that is called China accounts, are not in Nairobi. Those accounts are abroad, in Switzerland. You cannot audit what is not domiciled in Kenya. International football regulation, the accounts are not kept here. They are global accounts. That is a position we want to tell the country, that FKF does not pay anybody who is a service provider for international tournaments. All the payments are done by the international bodies running that game. AFCON, which is coming, KFF will not pay even a coin. It is all the African countries who have pulled, they have sent the money for that money to be dispensed to the 3 countries. So this was a regime change that is not known by law. We rushed to court. We have got very serious conservative orders, reinstating the president and his team, 2, stopping any adverse actions that was precipitated by the illegal decision that was done. And therefore, the president right now is not in the country. He's out of the country, attending to international meeting in regard to football in Africa and in Kenya, and once he comes back, he'll be back in his office. What we are appealing on behalf of the president of FKF is that this matter, the country should be assured that football will be run properly, no interference will be there, and the president of FKF is in control of the affairs FKF. Remember, football employs the majority of the youths in this country. It is the most popular sport in this country. Anybody intending to fight back is a waste of time. The president gave a presser where he said that his regime has started the weeding out of corruption within FKF. And he's sure this is corruption fighting back. But he's determined that without fear or favor, he will discharge the mandate given to him by all the clubs in this country and all the citizens of this country. Those ones who have been making corruption deals out of FKF, Football Federation of Kenya Football Association, their time is numbered. So football is running. He has told me to appeal to citizens that go to the stadium on Saturday, Friday. Your football matches as scheduled will continue unhindered. Thank you. You have given the application and the orders. Any clarification?